This is Coach Bill 315, and today we are going to be testing some backpacking gear. One of the things that we're doing today, we're going to test to see how well this thing transfers a canister of gas into another container, empty container. And yes, safety is first, so we do have that. But before we get into that, I have been filming another video that I'm going to be uploading on YouTube, hopefully later this week. It's based on the Zpacks Super Nero, Super Ultra Nero. And, you know, I got a couple packs over there. But you might be asking yourself, why do I have water going on this pack right here? Well, it's been going on for like the past, I want to say 2 hours. My water bill is probably going to be through the roof. So we're going to turn that off. And this thing is soaking wet now. Looks like it needed a wash anyways. But we're going to take a look at this and see how waterproof this pack is. They claim that this pack is waterproof. Well, everyone does. That's familiar with the Ultra. What is it? The 100 Ultra material. So, here, let me put my coffee over here. I don't want to spill it. No, actually, we're putting it up here. So, right here's the pack. And this went through the wash. Well, the wash, I just dumped water on it for about the past 2 hours. And we're going to see if it's actually waterproof. So right here is supposedly the waterproof pouch right here. And, all right, hold on. I got paper towels just in case so I can check out, see how wet this thing really is. First, I want to. Okay, so we're gonna open this thing up. This thing's still a little wet, which, I mean, I guess that's gonna be like you're gonna have wetness inside this pack, but it claims to be waterproof. This stuff in here looks like there's some. I'm not too happy about it. There's some wetness in there. I'm not liking that. Hey, what's going on, guys? We're testing out this pack to see if it's waterproof. Zpacks and everyone claims that these packs are waterproof, this material. And I'm going to put that in there. And it's not waterproof, okay? Not too happy about that. Not too happy about that. But it's not super wet. So let's actually open up the pack and see if there's a lot of wetness going on. That's pretty dry. I'm actually okay with that. How's everyone doing in chat? You guys all doing good? Oh my gosh. What in the world? I'm not happy. What is going on? This thing's supposed to be waterproof. I mean, when you spend like $400 on a backpack, you expect this thing to be wet. I mean, dry, not wet. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see that. This thing is soaking. I ran this pack in the shower for about 2 hours. Actually, let's see, what time is it? It's about 11 o'clock now. So about 3 hours, and this thing is soaking. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. It's wet as hell. I'm not happy about that. This thing is soaking. This pack is supposed to keep everything dry. Here, let's go ahead and look at this a little bit better. I'm not happy. Oh my god. This is not good. Can you guys see that in there? Where's the flash on this phone? Hold on. There we go. It's supposed to be dry. Oh my gosh. Worst camera holder ever. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's too hard to show with the camera, but we're gonna take some paper towels and actually go in there. This, like, they claim that this pack is supposed to be waterproof. I'm going to use this paper towel to go in there. You know what? It's actually, I hate to say it, but the pillow soaked up most of the water. It's not good. It's not what it's meant to happen. But that's why you typically want to bring, oh man, like an extra, like a plastic bag to put all your stuff in here. So like you would use this as a liner. Put this inside your pack and put all your clothes inside your pack, so all the stuff stays nice and dry. Because obviously, this right here it's not waterproof. So I'm not too happy about that. But you know, nothing's ever waterproof. Now I got this mess over here. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to test out today was this thing right here. I don't know. Anyone in chat know what this thing is? It's supposed to transfer like gas into like a full tank, goes into like a small tank. So I have like a ton of these. Like if you look over here, I have a ton of like canisters. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take some of these canisters and fill them up with gas, like jeez, I can't even speak. The empty ones. So we're gonna go in the freezer and get this thing. So I've been putting this in here. Oh yeah, that's nice and cold. That's cold. All right, back to the studio. Testing out more gear. All right. Okay. All right. So they say, let's see, hopefully the camera can pick this up. So what you want to do is, I've never done this before. You want to take this piece. Well, first you want to keep this thing cold. I think so. I don't know. If you know in chat, let me know. And we're going to make sure that this thing's nice and tight before I put this thing on. And there's a, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but there's an in and an out. So we're going to try to put stuff in here. So we'll screw this thing on. Hopefully it doesn't spray anywhere. All right, so we got that. And now we need a full tank. All right. And we're going to take this full tank. And this is like room temperature, which isn't that warm, but this is cold. So I'm pretty sure you put this thing on. And I'm not sure. I mean, that's why I have some safety just in case, because you know what? Maybe I should get some gloves too. Hold on, let me put some gloves on. Because I don't want to like burn my hand or freeze my hand. I'm not sure like if the gas is going to be like super cold coming out of this thing. So we're going to put some gloves on. All right. This thing's, I guess, goes on top. I'm not sure. And, whoa, oh shit, shit. Okay, I'm doing something. Ow. That's why I'm wearing gloves. Did you guys see all that stuff spray out? What am I supposed to do? Doesn't make sense. All right. Let me read the instructions again. Okay. Connect an empty can in. Always keep this on the bottom, which it is. Then connect a full canister, which is out. And then turn on the valve. Okay, but why was it spraying out? I mean, did you see all that stuff that was spraying out? I don't think that's supposed to happen. I mean, that was not good. All right, I'm going to test this again. Jeez, I'm not. Okay. I'm kind of worried. This stuff's not supposed to spray out like that. Maybe, is my hand okay? All right, we'll try this again. Hopefully it doesn't spray out too much. Maybe if I put it on like this. Well, it says to keep this thing up top. Man, I don't like this. Okay, watch it how it sprays out. I'm not. This is dangerous. This is almost borderline stupid. Okay, we'll go fast. Oh, did you see it spray out? I mean, that's not good. That is not good. Did you guys see that spray out? Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this and I guess you turn it right here. All right, I'm hearing some noise. Okay, I think it's working. I should have actually weighed this stuff prior. Okay. I'm not sure if this is exactly how it's done. Maybe you don't undo it ever. I really don't know. Like, you can, I don't know if you can hear the noise, but it sounds like it's draining inside. I'm not positive. I picked this thing up on Amazon. It's, like 10 bucks. I was kind of skeptical about buying it, but I mean, for 10 bucks, and if it can save all these other canisters that I have. Man, I'm not sure about this. Does anyone know how to work one of these things? Let me know in chat. Help. Not sure what I'm doing, but I'm trying out new stuff. I mean, the only way my friend told me the danger doesn't seem worth it. I agree. I'm not sure about this thing. I think my friend told me on one of my backpacking trips, said that this thing's actually pretty good and he loves it. Okay, I'm going to turn this thing off. Spend a couple minutes. Turn this off. And I'm going to unturn this, okay? So hopefully anything bad happens. Oh, it's spraying out again. Ow, son of a. And that's why we wear gloves. Ow. It almost like burnt my finger. Like it's so cold. It's like, shit, that's not good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this thing. Oh my gosh, my finger. Like, I don't know that it's picking it up, but it's red and like tender right now. And I had these gloves on, and I don't know if you noticed, but the liquid gas was dripping out of it. This thing, I don't know, man. Oh, this thing does feel much fuller though. Wow. Okay, let's take this thing off. Shit. Ah, son of a. Ow. Damn it. Damn it. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Maybe it's, I don't know, man. Oh, this thing's dangerous. It's definitely dangerous. Oh, man. Okay, well, good news is this right here, can't really hear the sound, but it's definitely much. This thing was empty. Now this thing is like full, and this thing's still like pretty much full. I will need to talk to my friend more about this, because that was definitely dangerous. I'm not convinced that I saw some people on YouTube saying that like go ahead and buy this like for the through hiking and stuff, because you'll find in a lot of hiker boxes, and the through hiking is like when, you know, like one of the most popular trails in the US is the Appalachian Trail, and like you got to carry these canisters to fuel, like cook your food and stuff. It's your gas, your stove, and you'll get down to like really low amount, and you don't want to bring the whole canister with you. So what they do is they buy a new one, then they take the canister and throw it into like a little box, a little hiker box. Damn, my fingers, not good. And like what you can do is, supposedly, this is what they say, like you take the empty ones and then you just refill it into the other ones. I gotta talk to my friend about that. That is not safe at all. This is right here. I'll put the name up there just so you guys don't buy this one. It's the gas adapter. I'm not convinced that this thing's safety at all. The fact that it was dumping out fuel onto my hands, and you can tell that I've done this before, just not on camera. And that's why I'm actually wearing gloves, because I remember last time, and I told my friend that I'm like, did you ever burn your hands doing this? And he's like, no. He's like, that's silly, coach. But that was dripping. That was dripping a lot. So is it worth it? No, I don't think so. I probably wouldn't recommend getting it. Not my cup of tea. I'd rather not. So took a look at a couple pieces of gear. One being the Zpacks, and these packs claim that they're waterproof. Like all these packs, I've tried it with Mount Laurel Design, and this is the 100 Ultra fabric. I've tried it with this fabric right here to see if it's waterproof. None of these packs seem to be waterproof. So, you know, make sure that you bring your like a trash compactor bag or something along. But now I got to clean up this mess. And side note, you guys know this from tuning in, this thing is a gimmick unless you know how to use it. And if you know how to use it, put it down in the comments so I can figure out how to use it. If you need to, like, reference like another YouTuber or video where I can go ahead and actually see how to properly use this, because this thing to me is a piece of trash. It sucks. I felt like I almost burnt my hand, and if I wasn't wearing these gloves, my hands would have burnt earlier. Like, it was dripping out liquid gas, which is not good for you. Like, that touches the skin and it burns. I don't have huge marks, but you know, my finger is red right here. So I don't recommend it. I got to do some more research on it. That's not safety at all. That's, you know, but let's see if this thing actually works, and put a can, what is it? A stove on top to make sure that the gas actually works. So 1 second. Where's my cook stove? Testing out gear. That's what we do, right? I didn't get to make it out this weekend backpacking, so I'm home testing out gear. And we're gonna use this little stove right here, and we're just gonna attach this right onto the new canister that we use, this adapter. Okay, so unfold this. This thing's pretty small. It weighs like 1 ounce. It's at BRS 1 ounce camp stove. They're like $15, $20. You know, back in the day, these things used to be like $60. Firstly, if you can't get it undone, every hiker knows, use your teeth. This guy's funny over here. Thanks, Richard. Saw a man in Vietnam kill panda with his bare hands. Oh boy. What was his name? All right, so we're gonna put this thing on and make sure that it doesn't spray out any liquid gas, because it did spray out liquid gas earlier. So again, make sure that you wear gloves. Okay, it sprayed a little bit, but I mean, that's the typical kind of spray. And now we're gonna light it, and of course, you know, safety first, because you know I'm indoors and I don't want to set anything on fire. So I got that up there. Last thing I need is setting a fire out here. Okay. So here's another canister. Actually, you know what? We'll put these canisters far away. And I'm going to get some water ready. And I'm going to just dump it in here, because I would like to make some coffee. If I can't make it out in the woods, I'm going to make it at home. All right. Okay. All right. The moment of truth. Right here. Okay. All right. Let's see if this thing works. It sounds good. You guys hear that? It sounds pretty good. It sounds normal. So that's a good thing. And now just got to make sure that it works. Okay. Okay, now we're cooking. Oh yeah. That looks pretty good. I'm actually really happy with that. That's a good flame. Okay. And now we'll just place this on top. And now I can go ahead and get a nice little boil. I'll put this thing on top as well, because this is going to allow it to boil a lot faster. Wow. I'm happy. Yeah, buddy. Dude. That's cool. That's cool because earlier, most of you missed this, but this thing was dripping liquid gas out, and we were trying to use this thing right here. It's like this new like tool that they're recommending on YouTube. I think is almost a gimmick, but you know, for like $10, I wanted to see. But what you do is you connect this right here and this right here, and it pours out gas. But as you're putting this thing on, I'm gonna have to check the video again. Once you pour this thing on, it starts dripping out liquid gas, and that shit burns. When will we get to see the video? This video is live, so I guess you can just find it on my channel. I'm not sure how like live videos actually get uploaded because I don't re-upload them, but I know people do watch them. It's working pretty good. I'm actually quite impressed by this. Yeah, buddy. I'm liking this. Now the big test will be, can we do an alcohol stove out here? No. I'm definitely not going to be doing an alcohol stove indoors. It's pretty dangerous. Unless I had some kind of table that wouldn't melt, because in one of my videos live, I actually did something stupid. I had a wood burning stove on a plastic table, and I ended up burning a hole into the damn table. But you know, the good thing is I actually had fun making that video, and I had fun playing with the stove, the wood burning stove, which I still can't stand that stove, but it was fun. It was neat. Now we're gonna need some coffee. Okay, where's some coffee? You guys drinking coffee this morning? You better be. It's Sunday fun day. Okay, so luckily I keep a lot of gear and food right with me in this amazing bear canister. This thing right here, it looks like a piece of garbage, right? This is a bear canister. It protects you from bears getting in it, and it costs like $300 freaking dollars. I've only used it a couple times. I was maybe one of these days I'll do a review. It's going to be short. It sucks. Best review ever. It sucks. $300 in the garbage. So looks like we almost have a boil, and we got some coffee right here. So what we'll do is make sure that we got a boil. Oh yeah, look at that. That is what I'm talking about. Everything works, man. Everything works. I love it. We'll shut this thing off, and my old self would have put this on to the plastic table, and then it would have gotten melted. But we're gonna actually just keep it right up here. So when we make our coffee out in the backcountry, we do the famous instant coffee, and you got to get the Taster's Choice. This is the best coffee. I've tried a bunch of other instant coffees like Folgers. You usually need like 2 of these things for Folgers. This thing works fine and dandy. I like it. And we'll go ahead. Check this out. So this is a little protein, and we're going to dump a little protein in here. It's vanilla. Acts like a little creamer. And dump that in there. Not too much. I'm afraid that it might get sticky. Who knows? We're going to find out. And then we're going to open this only if I had a knife. And I do. Got a knife right here. Always got to bring a knife. Doesn't have to be the biggest knife. Doesn't even have to be an inch big. Size does not matter. Dun dun dun. All right, so we can go ahead and cut that open. It's all about how you use it, right? No. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. So we'll dump this in here. Oh, it smells good too. We'll go ahead and stir that up. Now, oh, it's not really stirring in that good. So, you know why it's good to wear glasses to math class? This is for, like, usually people that have glasses do a little bit better to math class. Anyone know why? Oh man, that's not. Oh, that looks gross. Actually, that looks so gross. The reason why you want to wear glasses to math class is because it's better for the vision. The vision, get it? Yeah, buddy. That's a good one. I think so. I mean, that looks so freaking gross. That looks so gross. I don't know, Caleb. Usually, I don't put the protein inside my hot coffee. I usually mix it with my protein shakes in the morning. I don't typically dump it into a hot thing of coffee. But I didn't have any creamer or any sugar, so I was like, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Skim the top and enjoy the flavor. That's right. That's right. Now this is a bit hot, so we'll just dump a little cold water in here. And we'll call it. All right, let's go ahead and take a little taste test of this. It's not too hot. This is one of those titanium ultralight camp stoves. Yeah. Needs a little bit more water in it. All right. Oh, look at that. It looks like it's actually, I mean, I meant to do this, everyone. See that? The protein, it's almost gone. I meant to do that. It just went on bottom. I thought it was disappearing. Yeah, it's breaking. Oh no, it's just on the bottom. Okay, I'm actually gonna probably have to wash this cup. Not too shabby at all. This is one of the best things that you can do when you're out there backpacking. Is boil a cup of water and make some coffee. It goes ahead of, like, especially on, like, it's cold weather right now. It turns that cold morning into, wow, this is beautiful. Man, look at the stars. I mean, look at the sun come up. Look at the birds. And it just puts everything into perspective because you can actually enjoy life. You go ahead and sit around that cold outside with your hands around the cup. You got your friends that you're talking to, and you're breathing on your hot coffee. That's, to me, that is some good camping right there. Especially out in the winter months, like, you can't hike that long. You just simply can't do it. I went on a trip this past Thanksgiving break, and it was getting like dark about like 5:30. So we're hiking from 7:30 to 5:30. So what is that in hours? I don't know. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus another. So 10 hours of daylight. And that's not a lot of hiking time at all. So you have a lot of time where you're sitting at camp, not doing anything, and it's cold outside. So it's good to take advantage of those long nights. So maybe make like a campfire. That's what we ended up doing one night, making a campfire. And then each morning we'd wake up and have like some coffee. But like, and I don't typically do that like in the summertime. Summertime is you get up and you go, you hustle. You pack up your stuff super fast and you hit the trail, and you don't drink your coffee till about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, like where you can actually sit down and you're just cranking out miles. Wintertime, so different. It's more like a relaxed backpacking trip. So there is definitely a difference. Winter and summer backpacking. And when I do my summer backpacking, I don't do like the Georgia heat. I actually go up in high elevation. You got to do it in high elevation. Let's see, because the weather is just so hot. I'm really happy with this. I mean, I'm happy with the outcome, but I'm just not happy with like the performance of this, dumping like the liquid gas out of my hand. That was kind of ridiculous. But I'm happy with this. This is good. I'll have to do some more research and see what my final thoughts, because this thing is pretty cool. If anyone in chat, please send me a link. I got to figure out how to actually use this thing properly, because this thing's like, it works amazing, but there's a lot of danger that goes along with this. I mean, it filled up this can completely. I wonder if I have another small can. This one's up pretty full. Let me see if I have another small can. And I'll demonstrate this again. Oh, give me a canister. No. No. All right, it looks like I don't have another empty small canister. Unless keep you in suspense. Unless more suspense. No, I don't have another one. Unfortunately, that's a crime. Is it crime or a crying shame? I don't know. Are you guys getting ready to go backpacking for the upcoming Appalachian Trail? Anyone doing a through hike this coming spring? It's gonna be fun. Let's get the top off. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna probably pack up the rest of the stuff. I don't have. I gotta finish editing a video. If you're still watching this live stream, and I don't have 5,000 subscribers yet, but I'm giving away a free pack, and I'll show you that pack for those people that are actually still in the live chat. But you should spam this one video, okay? Because it's going to be a random giveaway, and I would love to give it to someone that actually watches the channel. Now, if you watch the channel and rate, like subscribe under that video like 1,000 times, your odds increase like no other. This pack right here, it's a Zpacks Arc Hall, or well, it's actually the old version. It's made out of Cuban fiber. I had this thing since 2019. I think I paid about $450 for it. It has a nice little pocket right here that you can store your. Looks like I got some tape, but it's a nice little pack. It has hip pockets right here for like your phone, and some side pockets over here, and then a huge mesh pocket. And what I like about this pack is it's one of the few packs that has this nice little like breathable mesh in the back. And the beauty about this right here is like when you have it on your pack, I mean on your back. Jeez, I can't even speak right now. The moisture can go ahead and kind of wick off because you got that little airspace right here. So I am giving this away, but make sure that you write down subscribe, not on this video. This is me trying to tell you like what you should do if you want to like enter for a free backpack. It's free, so there's no point of not doing it, especially if it's not going to cost you anything. You just got to rate, a comment. You want to go under the free Zpacks video on my main channel. I think it's like as soon as you click on CoachBill315, and you'll see like this one video, and it will tell you like what to do. You just click on it, you watch it, you subscribe. You're supposed to subscribe anyways, okay? But if you write and say like hi or subscribe, just write anything that you like, you can get this free pack. And I'm almost at 5K, and I plan on doing the giveaway, I think either next week or, I was going to wait till I got 5,000 subscribers, but it would be kind of nice if I could get this out before Christmas, because Christmas is going to be busy, and it'd be a nice little like Christmas present for someone else. I don't use it anymore. It's still a great pack. I might buy another one, but this has just been used and abused, and it just sits in my closet, and I don't feel like selling it because I don't feel like you get the money's worth out of your ultralight gear. So I'd rather just give it away to a subscriber. It is an awesome pack, man. When I clicked on the video, I saw a plastic table. Yeah. Dan, man, let me tell you, I don't know if you're familiar with this thing. Do you have any experience using these things? I had the liquid gas pouring out of this thing, and luckily I was wearing gloves, and it was just dripping out, man. Not cool. But the good thing is it did fill up my canister, which was pretty awesome. I don't know if you're the best backpacker ever, so you're probably familiar with this. You've never used this, man? The best. You're the best, man. Okay. I can't demonstrate it right now because both my canisters are pretty full. But what you do is like you take this, you put it into like your refrigerator or your freezer for a couple minutes, and then you put this thing on top, and then you put this on top, and it takes the gas out of here and puts it into this canister right here. And I think the idea of it is that this is cold, this is warm. Warm is pushing it into like a cold space, and then you turn this thing off. But while I was doing that, liquid gas was pouring out, like it was falling out of my hand. So when I did it, I was using gloves definitely try to use the gloves when you do it. Kind of like, I mean, I didn't really burn myself, but it definitely wasn't that good. It One of the reasons why I'm the best is because I don't use. Oh, what do you use? Alcohol stove. Alcohol stove, right? I'm guessing alcohol stove. Definitely seems more dangerous. Richie, it definitely is more dangerous, but danger is my middle name. Yeah, buddy. But that's funny that you clicked on the video because you saw another plastic table, saw a flame, and you saw the extinguisher. You know it. Hey, do you really use the Grand Winning Pro? I want to. I bought my dad. What is it? The fancy feast stove. That was pretty good, but the thing I don't like about the Grand Winning Pro is it has such a narrow base to it. So sometimes, like when I'm boiling, it has that narrow base, and if the ground is not flat, it starts to like tip over. That's the only issue I have with it. I mean, I love it. Grand Winnie Pro. And by the way, people in chat, we're talking about a alcohol stove. We're not talking about the human male stuff, okay? Remember this tiny stove that fits in a case that it works great. Thanks, man. Cat cans mostly into titanium alcohol stove now. Also, favorite stove is MSR. I don't know what the MSR X KG is. Well, you also do different kind of backpacking than I do. Like you got the mountains out there. You got the mountaineering going on, which is pretty epic. I still don't know what that is. The X GK. I'll have to look it up. But are you doing much backpacking right now, or is it more like mountaineering season for you? Just curious. Richie, you need to go backpacking again. Calling you out, man. You need to do it. I'll pick you up, swing you up to Georgia Mountains. The portable stove is nice. I have mine still. I only hit the trail every 10 years. Sounds about right. Nah, it's house building season. Gearing up for some spring peak bagging, day trips. Cool, man. That's cool. You gotta take some pictures. Send them to me. Email. I'd like to see. Like I hear stories of it, but I want to actually get a better idea. I'm going to Ohio for work. Cleveland. Isn't that where you're from? Cleveland? No, actually, you're from Colorado, but I think your dad's from Cleveland. So I'll have, yeah, man. We'll have to plan it. Plan on going backpacking again. For sure. And the weather is cold too, so I'll let you check out the hammock system. I just use the hammock system. Love it. Super warm. Oh, you got another hiker? Sweet, man. More the merrier. Well, actually, I got a truck. We'll have to make that person sleep stay in the, you know what I mean. When I drive up there, the person's going to have to stay in the back. Do you know where I can find a Sherpa? I got a couple Sherpas for you. His name is Nick, the professor. He's a great Sherpa. He charges, I think, like $50 a day. Quite the deal. Good to see you, Coach. Congrats. 75 miles. Yeah, man. Thanks. I'll catch you later. Later, Jason. Because I don't like carrying anything. I don't think anyone does. But Richie, luckily for you, I'll get you to strap on one of these packs with a base weight of like 8 pounds, man. So all you have to do is just carry around 8 pounds. Well, plus your water, which is like another like 2 pounds, and then some food. So maybe like another 3 pounds. So like 15 pounds at most. The Sherpa. You guys check out that movie, Gladiator yet? I need to check that movie out. Oh, gross. Look at that. That is freaking gross, man. That's that protein in there. Didn't really do a good job. Ugh, gross. Did you go to Danny Boone? You know it, man. We did 75 miles out in Danny Boone this past Thanksgiving. It was pretty epic. But I'm not trying to spoil the video that's coming out. It's going to take me at least a month to edit because it's a lot of footage. But those damn demon dogs, man. There's so many damn demon dogs. And what I'm talking about is you get these wild dogs that are like, you got to go through, like you're hiking from one trail, and then you got to take a road, and then you got to hike onto another trail. And let's see if I actually have it with me. I took out most of my stuff. And I actually had to bring pepper spray, man. Like a little pepper spray, because the dogs are so gnarly out there where they'll come up to you like face on, and then another one will come up to the side of you, and it's scary. Like they're out there trying to bite you, man. So, I got my trekking pole like right on the side of my hip right here, and I'm pulling it out, but they come out so fast. So you pull it out, and you try to scare them, but the Shinobi Trace, man, filled with a lot of demon dogs. That's probably the only major concern I have about that trail is those damn demon dogs. They're vicious, man, and you go through a lot of different small little like trailer park areas, like farm areas, and you got to watch out for dogs that's coming out of the bush. We had one instance where this dog just flew down the hill, and I was like telling my friend, I'm like, hey, look over there. Looks like there's a horse up there. No, it wasn't a horse. It was a demon dog. What do you know about the Underground Railroad? I don't know much about it. What do you know about it? Have you came across or know anything about it? I'm strapped. Demon dogs are getting put down on my watch. Owners too, if needed. That was our main concern about the demon dogs. Was, I could spray it and kind of piss off the dog and then take off running back to the owner. But it was the reaction that we would get from the owners that made us more concerned, because when you hurt like their best friend, like the owner's coming out, and that they definitely have something with them, they're going to chase you down. So that was always a concern. Yeah, the owners. That'd be my guess. Yeah. I don't know too much about the trains though, man. There is some train tracks out there on Sonora Trace. Um, we found some on the first section that we did. It was like 110 miles that we did, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Does it go up through Tennessee and Kentucky area? Underground Railroad. It might have some trails or hidden stuff. Who knows? Where's it located? Is it located in Tennessee, in Kentucky? I will say this, like in Tennessee and Kentucky, there's a lot of mining. So like when you're hiking, you're going through like these little like areas where there's just like caves almost, and they have it all gated off now, so you can't actually get in there. But yeah, they got caves and tunnels out there. I don't know. Also, crazy idea. What if we hike the Trail of Tears? It begins in Georgia. Trail of Tears. What is that? Is that part of like Blood Mountain? Sounds like a Blood Mountain, like on the Appalachian Trail. That sounds cool. Where's the Trail of Tears? Where is it? Southern Georgia, or does it go up north, or does it go? It was when the Native Americans were forced off the land. That sounds like the Blood Mountain type stuff. I mean, that's part of the Appalachian Trail. Does it go through like the Cohotas? Because there's a trail called Cohotas, and that sounds pretty Native American. And that's like a nice little loop. But the Trail of Tears sounds familiar. I'm just not familiar, and I can't look it up right now. Oh, sweet, man. Yeah, do some research. We'll check it out. Be a fun little adventure. You got plans for Christmas time? I got about 2 weeks off, man. We learned about it in school. You might have learned about it. I swear, man, I didn't learn anything in school. This is gross. Look at that. That's gross. I didn't learn anything. But yeah, we'll have to check that out, man, for sure. All right, I'm gonna get off. I gotta finish editing some video. What did I learn? How to be cool, man. How to be cool. I learned that from you, Richie. Richie, you know, back in my day, I could throw the pigskin over those mountains over there. I was the star quarterback, and I could just take that football and just throw it for miles over that mountain. How to spell stupid? Yeah, I still don't know how to read, or I think it's pronounced read. Whatever. Billy Exotic. Yeah, I know that guy. That guy's epic. Sweet epicness. All right, man. Well, I'm going to head out, dude. I'll catch you guys all later. Again, this is Coach CoachBill315. And make sure you guys hit some like hearts or like whatever. Those comments on the side, just flood it right now. I want to see all that. Macho Man Billy Exotic. Thanks, Coach. Coach. Hey, yeah. Put those little smiley things. Flood it, man. I want to see like it like really helps the algorithm. Like when you put in all that silly stuff. I don't know why, but like YouTube loves seeing that little floaty stuff. Plus, it looks cool. Like when I look up the stats. All right, guys. I'm out of here. CoachBill315. And that's me saying subscribe.